Morning, guys. Welcome back to another episode. The sun is not even out yet. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and I just left Lowe's. Very early start. I got up about 4 o'clock this morning, and I had to wait till 6 o'clock for Lowe's to open. Headed to Kingsville. I apologize if my camera holder is going to be moving around. I really need to get another one, but I haven't got around to it yet. So if it keeps moving, I apologize. But it's been a very busy last several days. Starting out on Friday, Dad started his new procedure for his cancer. They had to extract blood from him. That was it ended up being about a 5-hour process overall. Left the house like at 7:30. They finished all that. We went and ate, and by the time we got back from Corpus, it was already, I don't know, 2:30 or 3 o'clock, something like that. So that was an all-day event. Got home, was tired. Set out by the pool for a little bit just to relax the remainder of the day with what little sunlight we had. It was kind of cloudy that day, so I soaked up what little sun I could. And then Saturday was another very busy day. Started out early in the morning, about 7:30. Did a lot of yard work on my property. It takes me quite a bit of time to get it done. I'm not the fastest at it, so it took me from about 7:30 to about noonish to get everything done that I needed. Weed eating and mowing, trimming up some bushes and cutting a few little limbs here and there, doing some watering, all that good stuff. And then after that I went down to Granny's and did the same thing, cleaned up her yard. Hers was a little bit taller. She has an acre area right where the house is, and then back behind it I mowed what's part of a little pasture in the back that was probably almost waist high. So that took me a good minute to do that. And after that I was pretty beat. So that was Saturday. Sunday I woke up early again, and I'm gonna have to keep adjusting this. Woke up, started painting the house. My goal was to try to finish the house in one day painting it. I do it all by hand. I had a little brush that I was trying to go in and out of all the cracks and stuff that I couldn't reach with a roller, the initial first paint job that I did on it. And that took me probably about an hour on each side of the wall, or each wall, so that was 4 hours right there. And then went back over with the roller and finished off the house. That probably took me an additional 2 hours, so about 6 hours or so to paint the house, which it looks a lot better in my opinion. Y'all seen on the past when I've showed the house up close, you can still see some of the primer and stuff through the paint since it was only one coat. And that wore me out going up and down on the ladder all day long. So luckily for me, it wasn't 1,000 degrees outside. We had I guess somewhat of a little bit of a cold front come through. It was only in the 80s yesterday, so it beats being in the 90s, which all of next week is supposed to be like 95 degrees the entire week. So but that's what I did yesterday. And then I woke up at the ass crack of dawn this morning. I don't know, probably about 4-ish. Had to wait for Lowe's to open at 6. And that's what I'm doing right now, heading back. You can see some cedar in the back. Now that I got the house painted, I'm going to try to work on doing the cedar shutters tomorrow. Not today, because we're going back to Corpus again today for another appointment for Dad. It's the follow-up appointment where they inject the blood back in him. I'm not going to get into all the details because I don't know all the technical terms and all that, but in layman's terms for people like me that don't understand it all, they extracted his blood on Friday. They had to drive it from Corpus to San Antonio, and then from San Antonio they flew it to either Georgia or California, I can't remember. They put some stuff in there that'll help fight the cancer. It's prostate cancer, and it looks specifically for that. And then today we're going back, and they're going to inject all the blood back into him, and hopefully it can start attacking all those cancer cells and get him back to where he needs to be. Sorry for the grainy too. It's still, the sun's not even out yet, but he wasn't the most comfortable. They had him in a chair and stuff. I posted a picture on the community tab. Being in a chair that long, he can't go to the bathroom at all. They did recommend that he gets drinks like a milkshake or something before, and to help with his calcium and all that. And he did that, and And then towards the end of it, he had to pee so bad. I felt bad for him because they took out some stuff down below, and it's harder for him to hold his pee in sometimes, and him having to hold it that long, I knew it was very hard for him. And he said by the end of it, he was just ready to explode. And anyways, the procedure went good on Friday. His arm was a little sore, being stuck in that position for so long. He said the needle they put in was a gigantic needle that they had. And I don't know, it seemed like everything went well though. He said his arm was hurting a little bit, and then after that they went home and he laid down and relaxed and caught up on some sleep and all that good stuff. So today, like I said, fingers crossed, he feels okay. I think they said that this is the procedure that he'll probably need a ride home for. I went ahead and took him up there on Friday as well, just because it's such a long procedure, and when they're extracting your blood, I didn't want him to be weak and have to drive. So I'm going to take him back up there. I think the appointment's at 12:30 today, so I decided to go ahead and go into town, get the materials first, go back home, relax for a little bit, and then I'll head over to Mom and Dad's, and we'll go ahead and head up to Corpus and get that done. I think this procedure is I think they said it could take up to about 2 hours to do it. So by the time we get that procedure done and get back home and stuff, today's pretty much going to be another day passed by. So anyways, you got to do what you got to do and help them out whenever you can. And that's the good thing about living down here. It's so close to them. If they need help driving somewhere or doing something, we're right around the corner and can help them at any time. And tomorrow we're going to work on probably putting in the shutters. I think that's really going to make the outside of the house look way more finished than what it is. It'll make a lot more sense not having so much black on the outside of the house. I get asked on a lot of the videos about it being hot in the house. Are you worried about it being hot with the dark house living in South Texas? No. Right now I just have one small window unit in there. It's an 8,000 BTU, and it keeps it plenty cool enough in there. I do keep a fan going, just a little fan I keep on the floor or whatever, blowing on me at night just to keep me extra cool. And last night I got cold, so that little AC does work. No, I'm not going to have window units in the house. When the house is completed, I'll have the mini split system and all that. So not worried about it being hot, but I am very anxious to get this cedar up. The more cedar I add to the house, I think the better it looks. I didn't buy any cedar for the porches yet. That'll just be a little bit later. Like I said, I haven't finished. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I haven't finished the porches as far as painting them and stuff. I did notice that I completely forgot one whole side of one of the beams when I was painting yesterday, so I'll have to get back and do that. I need to get some wood filler, or actually have some. I just need to put it up. Initially, we were going to wrap the whole porch in cedar. I changed my mind. I went ahead and painted it all, and we're just going to wrap just part of the poles with cedar. So I need to go back in where we use some of the, I don't know what kind of screws they were, maybe some lag screws or something, to hold the beams together. We sandwiched 2x12s together, and or maybe 2x10s, I don't know, it's been so long. But I need to fill in where all the screw holes are and then go back and repaint all that. So I don't know, just very busy week. And then Wednesday I'll probably go into town. I need to get an oil change because I'm going to be making a trip up to Oklahoma this week. I got in contact with Jason yesterday, trying to figure out their schedule with the baby appointments and all that good stuff, and trying to plan around Dad's appointments as well. I had some time this week open, so I'm going to be heading up there on Thursday. It's about a 10-hour drive, so that's pretty much a day in itself. Wiped out. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to help them do some building, maybe some fence work, whatever else they need some help with up there. And then I'm going to be driving back on Monday. So Monday will be a washout as well, another 10-hour drive. So I apologize if the videos are a little sparse during this time. I'll try to do some on this channel because this is a lot easier. I'm just filming with my phone and uploading it. Or I may do that with the main channel, just filming my phone and kind of try to edit on my phone. So if the videos look a little bit different, that's the reason why. I don't feel like I really need to take my laptop up there. I might do it anyways on my good camera, but we'll see. I'll just play it by ear. So anyways, prayers for Dad. Hopefully this this blood transfusion, or whatever you want to call it, goes smooth today. Hopefully he doesn't feel weak, and everything goes smooth and we get home safely. So anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Bye guys.